What's up guys, Anders here with another video. Today we're going to go over the update for Black Desert test servers. Remember, global lab test servers updates usually take 1 to 2 weeks to appear on our live servers, assuming there are no delays and no changes. So all the test server information and updates should come within a couple of weeks for us outside of Korea. Console players will have to wait a little bit longer. Now this week we saw some major changes to the way Arena of Solare works. It's caused a little bit of controversy because we're not talking about minor tweaks to the formula. Devs just kind of threw out the formula entirely. Last week we got some stat caps to how much gear would work in the arena. So for example, if you had 1000 evasion, only 800 of that evasion would work in arena. I said in my last video it felt like the caps weren't working correctly or something was off. We weren't able to really test out the new caps that they had implemented. So I figured, it happens all the time. Test server bugs happen. By next week or this week, we'll have a different change. They're going to either increase or decrease stat caps, but that didn't happen. Instead, we do have a sort of different cap in the sense that we now have a 25% cap of our max stats. So 25% of your stats are converted into arena. So if you have, for example, say 100 AP, you're going to have 25 AP in the arena. If you have 200 AP, you're going to have 50 AP in the arena. So the more you stack and the more gear you have, the more gear you will have in the arena. Now, some people may be happy about this. I think it sounds like the wrong way to go. At this point, maybe just having a set of arena gear will be the better way to go, but there might be something there. It takes 25% of your max stats on your sheet. So that should include your passives, that should include buffs that you have naturally through skills, but that would mean it would be constantly calculating your gear to keep you at 25% of the max. I don't think it would work this way, but that is how I'm interpreting the notes, that everything you do with your skill buffs, anything you take, will be scaled down to 25%. So again, even if you buff, you would still be capped at maximum 25% of your total stats. So that means, let me give you an example of Tuvala gear. If you have Pen Tuvala gear with no artifacts, we're not taking that into account right now, you would more or less have 396 Awakening AP if you have the journals done. That means in Arena, you would have about 99 to 100 AP. If you have around 640 GS, you would have more than likely 133 AP in Arena, so around 33 more AP than a Tuvala person. If you have around 700 gear score, you would have around 155 AP in Arena, so that's about 55 or more AP than Tuvala, and around 22 more AP than someone in the middle of the road, 640 GS. So that's extremely low APs. If you look at this on paper, the difference is pretty minimal if you look at how AP works, but this means very little if we don't actually know how the rest of the stats are actually getting calculated or limited. If, for example, only your original gear stats are capped when you enter the arena, a Warrior Awakening player can Q block to gain 26 AP and 20 DP for 10 seconds. That's an enormous amount of AP and DP for the limits that are in place. Scaling of damage is also an issue. Some classes just don't do that well with very low GS ranges. It's also true at high GS ranges as well. You're never going to be able to solve this issue, I think. It's just the way the game is. That's what we have right now. I would have included testing footage, but we haven't been able to test this, and as of making this video, there are no dates for testing, so I'm not sure when that's going to happen. Maybe they're going to roll it back. Maybe they're just waiting to release a better version of this week, and then we can find out when we can test this. It doesn't seem like Arena is coming out anytime soon, but probably at least a month away from the official launch of this if they're changing things so drastically. So with that said, just take everything I've told you, everything you're reading, everything you're seeing with a grain of salt. I think they want to do a good job, but right now I don't know if they have a vision or a clear vision of what they want to do. But there are some good changes. There are some good things that they did with this patch on test server for Arena. The best of 5 instead of best of 3, I think that's good. Being able to see enemies in the minimap like red, like an RBF, that's a good change. You get all +5 automatically applied on attack speed, movement speed, and critical rates. That's great. There's no more ghillie. That's good. Weather normalization, so it's always sunny when you fight, not dark and maybe raining. That's good. They talked about a new Valencia arena map coming. That's good. Their waiting time for starting the match once everyone's in, that's decreased. That's good. UI design tweaks, which we haven't seen, of course, and MMR tweaks. That's good as well. I thought those needed some tweaks. I don't want to jump to conclusions, and frankly, I'm not as invested in Arena as some other people who have maybe been prepping for this all their life. it seems like. But there is some good here, and I say we wait it out, see what happens. Maybe this week we'll get more information and maybe some testing dates. Till then, it just looks like they're doing this on the fly. Maybe we'll land in a good place. Now, apart from the arena stuff, we do have some amazing changes for farming life skillers. So we now get a free Old Moon fence by completing a questline once you're past Master 1. That's a huge change to let you save some CP for the upcoming winter region, but it's only once per family, so keep that in mind. You can't just do this on all your characters. They have also included a similar questline for those getting into farming life skill, which is good. We now also have a skill instructor in Battle Arena. That's about damn time. I think that's an amazing change, especially for the BA rats that like to test out different classes and specs and just practice their PvP. That's good. And you can now make immortal versions of Frenzy and Spirit Perfumes. I don't think they're as needed, but for the harder areas, I think it's nice to have some peace of mind. Hunting monsters have increased by about 20% in all regions. So that's hunting life skill monsters, the ones that say wild above them. You can now mass discard inventory items. That's huge if you're like me and you take those like daily event Lunar New Year meals and you never use them because you forget. That's great. It's also good actually if you have an alt for fishing and you forget about them for a while. You can now also item sort by category in the marketplace warehouse. That's a great change. And there's also some more changes to privacy mode. Now remember, we have what I assume is the new Labreska world boss reveal this week with the maintenance. It's not coming obviously because winter region needs to come out, but keep that in mind. I believe it's probably going to be a Labreska world boss reveal. I don't think it's going to be the Dragon Knight class that people are saying. I would love for it to be the Dragon Knight, but I have a strong suspicion that either we're going to get Wukong first at the Calcium Ball, or we're going to get both new classes at the same time. I believe they need to do something big to keep people from leaving. So Calcium Ball, by the way, is next week, which definitely should have a class reveal of maybe 1 or 2 classes. And the Winter Region release is April 6th, so big stuff is coming up for the game. Hopefully some good events as well. And that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Hope you all have a good week, and let me know what you guys think about today's video over on our community Discord. We're not public on Discord Discovery, so you can follow the link or search for Anders on Discord to join up and say hello. If you want to support the videos I make in small donations, you can follow the Ko-fi link below and buy me a cup of coffee. I love coffee as much as I love bells, so every coffee you buy me will be greatly appreciated, and will of course come with some Discord perks like premium channels and voice chat and streams. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell icon to get notified when I upload my next video. Remember, bell is good. As always, guys, thanks again for watching. Thanks for listening. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.